everybody, it's 8 o'clock. And welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net on the W9AX repeater in Rockford. My name is Jim. My call is K9GCR. Good to be back home. I'm located in Freeport. I'll be your net control station this evening. The purpose of having this net is what the name implies, to have fun. This is what this hobby of amateur radio is all about, in addition to providing emergency communications when situation warrants. A secondary purpose of this net is to provide an on-air meeting place for all amateur radio operators. Everybody's welcome to check in. You do not have to be a member of any club, organization, group, or association to participate. All you need is a valid FCC license. This net meets each and every Friday evening at 8 p.m. This repeater, first of all, before we proceed any further, I want to thank Larry, K9KZT, and Rick, K9QDP, for filling in as acting and net control operators in my absence. They've done such a great job that I've named them as my backup net control operators. In the unlikely event that I may not be able to run this net again, they'll be filled in for me. Okay. This repeater has a PL 114.8 minus offset. You need to have that programmed into your radio in order to have access to the repeater. For those of you who may be using older radios that do not have PL capability, or if the PL of your radio is not working properly, you can check in the Friday Night Fun Net by using the repeater output frequency, the straight 610 simplex. I like if I hear you, I will acknowledge you and check you in the net. And, I do not know if Kurt K9N has Echolink connected or not. But if he does, you want to check it via Echolink. It's Whiskey 9 Alpha, X-ray Delta Dash Romeo. Whiskey 9 Alpha X-ray Delta Dash Romeo. Okay, if you're on the sticks, you can hear the repeater, but you can't get into it. You don't have the Echolink capability, or you're too far away from it, or the conditions are bad. Give me a call to the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline. Area code 815-232-FN-FN. 232-3636. It's a local Freeport number. I'll take her and check it over the phone, but try to check it on the radio first. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to take a short time on mobile stations. If you got family time, you got something else that'll take you away from the radio, we'll take your short time mobile check-in. If you have traffic, we'll do your traffic. Then we'll do general check-ins. First, we'll take general check-ins from northern Illinois. Next, we'll take general check-ins from southern Wisconsin. After that, we'll take general check-ins from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin. When you check in the net, state whether or not you have traffic. Your traffic consists of bike rides, marathons, breakfasts, or ham-fests. Then about a month from now, we'll be talking about field day. Okay, we'll do our regular features. We'll do the tech net. You have any questions? Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of an antenna you want to put up on your tower? Do you have technical questions? We'll try to answer them for you. Then we'll do the W9 Duncan DX Quarter. It's an honor of our late great friend and colleague, Gene Duncan, W9TD, the king of DX. Every time he checked in his net, he had a DX report to pass on. Then we'll do the swap net. You have any items to buy, sell, trade, or want? Anything related to the hobbies of amateur radio or computers? We'll do that. Now, since we're having summer-like weather this weekend, and next weekend is Memorial Day weekend, the topic tonight is, what food do you like to cook on the grill? Grilling season's coming up. This weekend will be a good weekend to get those grills fired up. Okay, with all the so-called formalities out of the way, let's get underway. We have a short time on both stations. who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun at this time? Please call now.
Oh, Jim, here's A9SF Scott. And I'm checking in short time, Jim. Good to hear you back.
This is Alpha 9, Victor Uniform. Michael in Janesville. Short time.
And 9BWM. Short time, no traffic.
W9QQ, Dave in Rochelle. Short time, no traffic. Welcome back.
Hey, Jimmy, AC9JZ, Alpha 9, Alpha Charlie 9, Juliet Zulu, Mike and Rockford.
KL7JAB, Bill in Rockford.
Oh boy, got a slew of short time stations tonight. 89SF, Scott, and at the beautiful Kishwaukee River Yacht Club, south of Rockford. Got you checked in. Before I let you go, Scott, I know you're listening to the ball game. What do you two like to cook on the grill?
Well, Jim, I think probably either chicken or bratwurst. Just depends on what the chief cook grabs out of the refrigerator. Chicken or bratwurst?
Okay, sounds good, Scott. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Okay, I'll let you go so you can get back to the ball game. Thank you for checking in. AE9VU. Mike and Janesville have got you checked in. Bruce, N9BWM. There's a blast from the past, as you used to say on the rock and roll stations. Thank you for checking in, 73. W9QQ in Rochelle. W9 Quebec in Rochelle. I've got you checked in. Thank you for checking in. Mike, East 9JZ. Long time no here. I got you checked in. Thank you for checking in. L7JEB. Bill Rockford have got you checked in. Thank you for checking in. Any more short time on both stations who'd like to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
November 9, Golf Bravo Papa, no traffic.
Okay, last station, November 9, Golf Papa, is that correct?
Correct. This is Greg in Rockford.
N9GPP, Greg in Rockford, got you checked in. Thank you for checking in, 73. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Get that barbecue grill out, so talk to you later. Any more short time of both stations, the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now.
KC9QPO, Falls, Lowe's Park, short time, glad you're back, Jay.
KC9QPL, Falls, Lowe's Park. It's good to be back, too. I'll tell you that right now. That's great. Thank you for checking in. There was another station checking in at the same time. Other station, come back, please.
Yep. KD9HKX, Larry and Roscoe. Short time, no traffic. Good to have you back, Jim.
Get back, Jimmy.
89HKX. Larry and Roscoe, I got you checked in. Have a good evening. Thank you for checking in. There was another station trying to check in at the same time. Other station, come back, please.
Hey, good evening, Jimmy. This is AC9GL, Larry in Rockton. Good to have you back, my friend.
AC9GO, Larry and Rockton, the Rah-Rah board president. Thank you, Larry. It's good to be back, too. This is great. Thank you for checking in. Have a good evening. Any more short time or mobile stations for the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now.
AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, short time, no traffic.
AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, got you checked in, Tom. 73, have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for checking in. Any more short time or mobile stations like to check in, please call now. good turnout of short time stations. I got 11 short time stations coming in. Oh, okay. Thank you, short time stations, for checking in. Okay, let's go with general check-ins. At this time, we'll take general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday Night Fun Day. Please call now.
Man, is it great to hear your voice, Jimmy. Prayer answered, my friend. Great to hear you in there.
Uniform 90.
Okay, WIJTC, thanks for your prayers. Everybody, your prayers sure helped. I was doing a lot of praying myself. Thank you for checking in. Jamie, I'll get back to you a few minutes around table. KU9S, Jerry in McChesney Park. Got you checked in, Jerry. I'll get back to you a few minutes at the round table. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois with the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
Rockford, Illinois.
November 9, Italy, Golf, Papa. John in Sherland.
Okay, got two more stations. 89QDP, Rick and Rockford. Thank you. I want to thank you and Larry K9KG2 for filling in as net control during the week I was gone. I'll get back to you a few minutes round table. Thank you for checking in. N9IGP. There is a blast from the past, as you used to say on the rock and roll stations. N9IGP. Welcome back to the net. I'll get back to you a few minutes at the round table. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois with the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
Foxtrot, Jim in Loves Park.
Jim in Loves Park. Alpha Echo 9. Come back with the rest of that call, please.
Alpha Echo 9, Juliet Foxtrot, Jim in Loves Park.
89JF, Jim in Loves Park, got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes around table. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois, Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, I got two stations checking in at the same time. I was not able to copy anybody. Let's try that one more time.
K9KZT, Larry.
Okay, K9KZT, Larry and Rockford, thanks. I want to thank you and Rick, K9QDP, for filling in as temporary net control operators for the past few weeks. And I got your letter from a few weeks ago. Got it in the mail. Well, it's been sitting there for quite some time. And both of you are hereby appointed as backup net control operators. I'll get back to you a few minutes around table, Larry. Thank you for checking in. Getting on MED, Mike and Rochelle. I got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes around table. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois, Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. One more time, any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KD9MAP, Carrie and Rockford.
K9MAP, Carrie and Rockford have got you checked in. I want to thank you for providing that that ball fang HT so I could use for the last about 3 weeks there. Thank you very much. I got here at home. I'll get it back to you whenever the situation clears up a little bit. Thank you very much for doing that. And I'll get back to you in a few minutes at the round table. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois with Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay. Any more? Well, let's see if we can try for any general check-ins from Southern Wisconsin. A station in Southern Wisconsin for the finite fund net. Please call now.
K9 GCR. Alpha Kilo 9 Foxtrot David, mobile north of Janesville tonight.
189F. I've got you checked in. I'll tell you what, since you'll probably be designated by the time I get to you, that I'm asking you, what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Favorite food on the grill is a hamburger.
There you go, nothing wrong with that. Okay, Dave, thank you for checking in. Drive safely. Have a good weekend. Hopefully we'll talk to you next Friday night. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Southern Wisconsin, the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now.
Kilo Charlie 9, Romeo Golf Golf, Norm in Orfordville, Wisconsin. Welcome back, Jim.
K9RGG, Norm in Orfordville, Wisconsin. Thank you, Norm. And I got your Get Well card and your QSL card. Thank you very much. They were great. I'll get back to you a few minutes around table. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Southern Wisconsin for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Well, it's Friday Night Fish Friday night in Wisconsin. Everybody's at their favorite bar, restaurant, or tavern, like Bob Gardner's and Monroe. I got Larry. I got a kick out of that you mentioned that for the past few weeks. Everybody's at their favorite bar, restaurant, or tavern. Either catfish, buffalo, carp, bullhead, northern pike, walleye, muskie, crappie. Those of you who are in the Milwaukee area, you're eating your Polish sausages, hot dogs, brats, kielbasa, and Braunschweiger. I got some hot. My brother-in-law bought me some hots and brats and hot dogs for my meals here. So I'll probably be quarantined here for a while. And those of you cheese lovers are eating some of that famous Wisconsin cheese. Okay. Are there any more? Let's try for any general check-ins from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin. Would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call now. We got a good turnout so far. 21 check-ins. This is great. So we'll try for some more check-ins later on. Okay. Does anybody have any traffic that you'd like to pass along for the net this time? Well, I'll tell you what. I heard some good news about the Sandwich Half Fest. From what I heard, they had over 600 people show up. That's great. I also heard the CFMC Chicago FM Club group is going to have the Radio Expo. It's going to be the last Sunday in September. So let me get out my little calendar here. When is all right? We'll find you. June. July, August. Okay. CFFC Half Fest will take place on Sunday, August 26th. Let's hope the weather at that time will be sunny and bright and warm. The last Half Fest they had was chilly, rainy, and a lot of the vendors just up and pulled out. So, September 26th, Radio Expo at the Boone County Fairgrounds. Okay. That is my traffic. One moment. Stand by. Oh, yes. BE testing session will take place here in Freeport. Let's see. It will be June. Just a minute. Let me get out my little calendar. Nobody's going in. Bear with me, folks. This is my first LB. Okay. It'll be Saturday. Let's see, Saturday, June the 5th, 12:30 p.m. Freeport Public Library. Okay. That's about it. I can't think of anything else. Are there any more stations who'd like to check the finite fund net? Please go on.
This is KB9ZDD, Mike and Davis. I'm going to check in as a short timer. Not sure I'll be able to sit through the whole net, but welcome back.
KB9ZDD, Mike in the rural Davis, Chiefs County. Okay, Mike, I've got you checked in. If you have to leave, you have to leave. Don't worry about it. You're checked in. That's important. Hey, well, as long as I got you, what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Would be sausages, like bratwurst of different flavors and beer brats and regular brats and Italian sausages. I just love grilling them, and they're super tasty.
You bet they are. I've had brats on the grill before. My brother-in-law bought me a Johnsonville Stadium brat, so that's good there. Okay, Mike, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Any more general tickets in Northern Illinois or Southern Wisconsin for the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now.
KL7JAB is back, and good to hear you're back, Jimmy. I checked in short time earlier, but I was busy, and so here I am.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good there. We'll get back to you. Okay, Bill, what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
My favorite food is anything that tastes good. Hamburgers, bratwurst, sausages, wieners, just about anything. Chicken, KL7JB.
Sounds good, Bill. Okay. Thank you for checking into the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay, any more stations who'd like to check in this time before we go to the TechNet portion? Please call now. Okay, let's go ahead with the TechNet. Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of antenna you want to put up on your tower, or what kind of coax are you interested in getting? If you have technical questions, we'll try to answer them for you. Does anybody have any technical questions at this time? Okay, no technical questions. So I guess we'll move on then. We'll now move to the W9 Gene Duncan DX corner. This is in honor of our late great friend and colleague, Gene Duncan, W9GD, King of DX. Every time he checked into this net, he always had a DX report. There was another big DXer. He passed away over about sometime last month. Mike Oberg, 89AY. He and Gene Duncan were the biggest DXers of all here. So, okay. Does anybody have any DX reports that they'd like to pass along? Please go ahead. K9 MEP. Gary, do you have any DX reports?
This is KD9MAP. Thank you, Jimmy. Good evening, everybody. Well, Jimmy, it sure is great to have you back. I've been slacking off, and I don't have any new countries to announce this week. I did have some DX. I had contacts in Ukraine, Brazil, Croatia, and Poland. But those are the same old boring countries I already got. KD9MAP, over.
Okay, sounds good. Well, don't worry about it. Stuff happens. If you don't hear anybody, you don't hear anybody. That's the way it goes. Maybe the conditions were not favorable. We had stuff to do, too. That's the way it goes. Okay. Thanks, Kerry. Any more stations with any DX report for the DX corner? Please go ahead.
D9QDP.
Moving right along here. Okay, sounds good. All right. Oh, wait a minute. We already did that. Where is the, oh, yeah. Next order of business will be the swap net. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be related to the hobbies of amateur radio or computers. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be the property of or possession of the person who wants to get rid of stuff. To be mentioned the price over there, but the handling should take place either in person or the telephone. Also, no commercial business of any kind is allowed. Does anybody have any swap net traffic at this time? Please go ahead. Oh boy, this net is sure moving right along tonight. So, okay, sounds good. We have a swap net portion during the Monday night info net, which is held at 7 p.m. here on this repeater. And of course, here in the Seneca County, Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m., we have our Wednesday evening swap net. It runs from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. and all traffic is handled. Mill, N9 RPM, the trustee of the 3-9 repeater, brings the amateur radio news line. 15 minutes independent news broadcast devoted entirely to amateur radio. Okay. At this time, are there any more stations that like to check in the Friday night fun net? You're coming home your Friday night fish fry, steak fry, grocery shopping, or the show. If you've just turned your radio on, you've been copying the mail for the last 1.5 hours. This is your chance to check in the Friday night fun net from anywhere in the region. With route traffic, please call K-Sign GCR.
KC9 GCR here, 10-9 CNW, November 9, Chicago Northwestern. No traffic.
10-9 Chicago Northwestern, got you checked in? Okay, let's start the round table off with you. What do you like? This good summer-like weather this weekend, good grilling weather. Memorial Day weekend's coming up next week. What is your favorite food you like to cook on the grill?
9 CNW, I'd have to go with brats. I still enjoy a brat on the grill. That's the way to go. And some sauerkraut, some mustard, and you got it made. 10-9 CNW. Good to hear you back, Jimmy.
This is K-Sign GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net on the W9AXC repeater, Rockford, transferring for Friday Night Fun Net Central and Freeport. Well, it's sure good to be back, that's for sure. Okay, N9CNW, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Okay, let's continue on with the roundtable. Jamie, W9JTC, what is your favorite food you like to cook on the grill?
Oh, KC9GCR in the group, W9JTC. I'm going to give you a chance to get a drink of water or something there, Jimmy, because I can hear you coughing a little bit, my friend, so take her easy on that voice box. Let's see, my favorite grilling off the grill, oh, man, I guess that's a tough call. I love bratwurst off the grill, a good hamburger off the grill, a good steak off the grill, a good chicken off the grill. It's a tough call. Really, I think steak is my favorite. I'd say steak would be my top one. Brat would be a close second. The wife has to have chicken. But, yeah, it sure is great to have you back. I know Larry and Rick had done an awesome bang-em-up job while you were gone. They did an excellent job. They held it in there and held it up for you, and that was a great thing. It sure is really good to hear you back, Jimmy. A lot of us were praying for you. Just take care of yourself and continue to do what them doctors tell you to do, and get you some something to drink in between those pauses. I'm trying to give you a chance there to drink something because I can hear you coughing a little bit, my friend. So take care of yourself there, Jimmy. I'll be riding along, and it's great to hear you back, sir. W9JTC in the group.
Thank you very much, sir, Jamie. Yeah, I just had a glass of water there. Thank you very much for doing that. Yes, Rick and Larry did a great job. They are now my backup net control operators. And Jamie, you sure have a lot of stuff to cook on the grill there. 7-3, thank you for checking in. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks. Jerry, KU9S in Majestic Park. What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill? Oh, the ice cream man is going by. I hear that music playing. They're playing La Cucaracha. So, yeah, the ice cream man is here in Freeport. He's going around, sell little ice cream cones or what have you. Nothing like it in this kind of weather. Okay, KD9QDP. Rick, what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
I like to experiment when cooking on the grill. You know, I've done the bratwurst, the hamburgers, and I haven't done chicken. I've done fish. You know, I usually when I prep the grill there, I throw some aluminum foil off the over the grate there. I don't like it dripping in there, and keeps the juices up there where they belong. So I like cooking those things on the grill. I do like to experiment. Last summer, I recalled one time, just, of course, you got to understand, I was just goofing off, but threw some sliced watermelon on there. Didn't turn out too good, but boy, it made a hell of a mess.
I didn't believe that. That's for sure. Hey, again, thank you for the great job that you did with you and Larry on these past two Friday nights. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, how did your 425 net go Tuesday night?
Well, I think Tuesday night, let me see, I think there was, oh God, let me see, I gotta think now. I don't have my clipboard with me. But there was 4 on the honorary list, and I believe 11 check-ins live. So that's the extent of that there this past Tuesday. But the 2 previous weeks there, I had a total of 16 on the roster. So that wasn't bad. Yeah, this past Tuesday took a little slump, but nevertheless, had things to talk about. Didn't last quite as long. I think it only lasted in the vicinity of 45 minutes there. So other than that, it's still going along there. Still got the check-ins coming left and right.
That's great. Keep going. Once the band opens up, you'll probably do it a lot. You'll be getting a lot of check-ins. You'll probably end up doing an hour and a half net. That would be great when that happens.
Come back there, Jimmy. I just got a text here from Jamie. Who boiled watermelon on a grill?
You don't believe the strange things people cook on the grill. They cook fish on the grill, sweet corn on the grill, and what have you. So that's the way it goes.
Yeah, I've done sweet corn on the grill too already. Right in the stalk. Yeah, you just warm it up on the grill there and then pull the stalk off. Yeah, it's good that way too. But yeah, I think out of all the things that I've cooked on the grill, I like bluegill. I like to cook some bluegill on the grill.
That's one thing I've never had. I've never had fish on the grill. But I'll bet you that tastes good.
Yeah, those little panfish, I'll tell you, they really taste good on the grill. Of course, I do a little bit of flavoring and stuff like that to them to enhance the flavor, but they do turn out rather good.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, Rick. Hey, thank you for checking in the Friday Night Fun Net. We'll talk to you down the line. N9IGP. Good hearing from you again, bud. What is your favorite food when you're at your cabin at Sherwin on the Peck River? What do you like to cook on the grill, or at your home or whatever?
Thanks, Jimmy. Long time no talk. Yes, glad to be back. On the grill. Usually like to do a lot of smoking with a lot of good ribs and pork shoulder and all that. But when we do something on the grill, nothing beats a nice, good old hunk of meat, a hamburger, nice juicy cheeseburger, and that really does it up. Hot dogs are okay, but a good, like Jimmy Buffett says, cheeseburger in paradise. So, okay, take it easy, Jimmy. N9IGP at the Sugar River Yacht Club.
Oh, Sugar River Yacht Club. That's right. Sounds good. Thank you very much for checking in. Have a good time grilling this weekend. Okay, let's see. AE9JF, Jim in Loves Park. What's going on with you? What is your favorite food you like to cook on the grill?
Good evening, Jimmy. Good evening, everyone on the net. AE9JF. I can do a little of anything. My stomach likes T-bone steaks on the grill. My wallet is more of a brats kind of guy. And every once in a while, when the family comes in, I get them all together. We'll do ribs, beef ribs, kind of our specialty around here. So, but if it's on the grill, it's good for me. This is and welcome back, Jimmy. This is AE9JF, back to net.
Thank you, Jim. It's good to be back too. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Hey, I'll tell you what. My dad used to work at Structo here in Freeport. He used to make barbecue grills way back when. He was able to secure a barbecue grill for us. What my mother liked to do, she liked to cook. We had rotisserie. She liked to cook different ribs and stuff them on the spit. You watch that thing go round and round. Remember, you used to hear that noise? You hear that all day. But I'll tell you what, if it was a slow wait, well, it was worth the wait. That food tasted good, too. Okay. K9KDT, Larry. And thanks to you and Rick K9QDP for what you've done for me the past few Friday nights. Okay, Larry, what is your favorite food you like to cook on the grill?
Well, Jimmy, good to hear you on the air. It really is. K9KZT here. And I guess I prefer brats. And do you know that they have 15 priests in Chicago hearing the confessions of people that put ketchup on a brat? Anyway, by the way, I did write down the number of check-ins on the different nets when you were gone. If you've got a pencil there, I can read them off to you.
Okay, let me get a piece of scratch paper. I was going to get a hold of you. Anyway, I was going to have you. If you had the information, you could mail it to me in the mail. But okay, when was the? Okay, now Friday, April 2nd was Good Friday. That was when I was in the hospital, so I couldn't do the net there. So okay.
April 2nd was 24. Now, these are not counting the honorary check-ins. They didn't have the list. April 9th is 26. April 16th was 23. April 23 was 21. Break. April 30th was 23. May 7th was 19. And May 14th was 18. So it's 24, 26, 23, 21, 23, 19, and 18. Might have missed a couple, but I think that's pretty close. K9TZT back to Rah-Rah's head, KC9 GCR.
You're welcome. Sounds good. Hey, I'll tell you what. You know, I keep every check-in list of the Friday Night Fun ever since we started back in December of 2008. If you would still have those sheets of paper around, if you have their calls written down, I'll tell you what. Why don't you send them to me in the mail? That way I can make out my own copies. If you would, please, and thank you very much.
What's your address, Jimmy?
320 North Harlem Avenue, apartment 606, Freeport, Illinois, 61032.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I covered with you. Then I asked you if the address in QRZ was correct. But I got Harlem Avenue, apartment 606, 61032. Can you give me the street number again, please?
320 North Harlem Avenue, Freeport, Illinois, 61032, and you got apartment 606. Okay.
Very good. 320 North Harlem Avenue and the rest. Very good. Back to net control, and I meant not Rah-Rah's head, but Friday Night Fun Net's head. KC9 GCR, K9TZT.
Sounds good. Hey, did Brad Smith ever check in and run the net that one Friday night? I got that postcard from you saying that he was going to do the net. Did he ever do it or not?
Nope, he never did. I got a call from him an hour early before the net saying he had to work. So, okay, I did the net. And then I sent him a message, I think the following Monday, if he was trying to do it that Friday, and I never heard back. K9TZT.
It never fails. I haven't talked to him in a coon's age. Well, yeah, and that's true. He and I started the Friday Night Fun Net. In fact, it was Brad who came up with the name Friday Night Fun Net. This happened right after the old Monday Night Rah-Rah Info Net went off the air. We tried to start a new net. I thought maybe it was a continuation of the old Monday Night net. We were just moving to Friday night. Brad said, no, we're starting a whole new net. So, yeah, I was going to be main net control. We were going to alternate every week. I do one week and he'd do the next week. But his work commitments got in the way, so I ended up doing it there by myself.
Well, you've done a fine job all this time, and I did want to keep it going, not let a break come in there. K9TZT.
The rest is history.
Thanks to you, Rick, for doing that. As a result, you're my backup net control operator. So, okay. All right. Thank you for checking in and for giving me that information. KD9MED, Mike and Rochelle. What this kind of food did you like to cook on the grill? That'd be great. Thank you very much for doing that, Mike. Okay. Have fun grilling tomorrow. That's for sure. Okay. Norm, KC9RGG. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Hello, Charlie 9. Golf Charlie Romeo, this is KC9RGG. Say, Jim, welcome back, and it's good to hear your voice again and to hear that you got a good, strong voice. So I know your health is returning. I like to cook hamburger, hot dogs, brats, ribs, chicken, and steak. Anything you can cook inside, you can cook on the grill. Back to you, Jim.
That's great. But do you have like a rotisserie or a spit you like to put on? Do you like to just do a slow cooking on that with that spit?
No, Jim. I've got a Weber grill out here, and it works real good. And I've also got a fire pit out in the backyard. So I throw a bunch of wood in there, and I get some nice coals going, and then I put a grill over the top of the coals, and it works out real good. I like natural wood cooking if I can.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, Norm. Hey, thanks for getting well card and those QSL cards. I'm not fully recovered yet. It's going to be a while yet. And I've not heard from the Stevenson County Health Department as to whether or not I got to stay quarantined. So I've not left my apartment since I got home. So. And at least for several days anyway, I'll be staying in. Thanks for checking in, Norm. 7-3, have a good evening. Enjoy that grilling tomorrow.
KC9GCR, KC9RGG, you just keep getting well, Jim. Thanks much.
You're welcome. I'll do that. Thanks for checking in. Oh, my goodness. I almost forgot. Terry, K-I-M-A-P. What is your favorite food you like to cook on the grill?
This is KD9MAP. Well, the number one would be pork chops. But whatever I cook on the grill, it's got to be charred. I really need to have some char on whatever it is. That's just the way I like it. KD9MAP, over.
A lot of people like it that way. Okay. Harry, thanks for checking in. I'll get that HT back to you whenever, sometime down the road. I didn't want to leave it at the facility there, so I brought it home with me. And thanks. That's a good little HT there.
I am in no hurry to get that back, Jimmy, so just sit on it, and whenever I'll give you a call and I'll come out and I'll buy you lunch or something while I'm out there. I hope it worked for you. I hope you were able to get out to one or two repeaters reliably with it. I wish I could have brought you something better. Better antenna would have helped. KD9MAP, over.
I thought about using that long antenna, but I didn't. Oh well. Hey, at least I was able to get the Belvedere repeater and the 6-1 in this repeater. Like past few Friday nights it was great. Monday night not so much. So, but sounds good. Okay, thanks for doing that. I sure appreciate that. Okay. That concludes my list. Are there any more stations I'd like to check at the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go on out.
Evening, Jimmy, N9WSQ, short side.
George, N9WSQ. George is our club press, the Stevenson County Repair Association. George, what do you like to, what is your favorite food on the grill?
Oh, I like just about any kind of meat. They're all good. Like the man said, if you can cook them on the stove or in the oven, you can cook them on the grill. So yeah, I love cooking on the grill. So welcome back, and I just thought I'd come down and check in, and look like you're sounding pretty good. So just take it easy and have a great night. Enjoy your net at N9WSQ.
Thank you, George, for checking in. Hey, what about our meetings and stuff? Are we still not having our regular club meeting?
right now, but we'll figure stuff out.
Sounds good, George. Thank you for checking in. 7-3. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay. Any more stations tonight to check in? Please call now.
KC9GCR.
CR. Here is KC9YI, Kilo Charlie 9 Yankee India.
KC9GCR.
On Monroe. I got to check in. I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Was there another station trying to check in? Another station come back.
Kilo 9 Fox Lima Oscar.
K9FLO. Dean, okay, Dean, I've got to check in. I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Scott, Case9YI. Good to hear your voice again. What's going on with you? What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Well, good evening, Jim. Really nice to hear you back on the net again. It's nice to hear your voice, and glad you made it back to your apartment in good shape and all that good stuff. We just had some friends over here tonight, and we were eating pizza tonight. And as far as grilling, I guess burgers are a pretty big favorite here. We like those on the grill. I think that would probably be our favorite. It's probably what we do the most on, even though a good steak sure would be good and tasty on there too. So back to net. KC9GCR, this is KC9YI.
Sounds good there, Scott. Well, that's great. Okay. Hey, 7-3, have a good evening. We'll get you on the Green County net this coming Sunday night. Thank you for checking in.
Sounds real good, Jim. We'll be listening for you on KC9GCR, KC9YI.
7-3, that's Scott, Case9YI. He's net control of the Green County Aries Races net, which meets every Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. on the 145.110 repeater in Monroe, PL 123.0 minus offset. Okay. Dean, K9FLO, what's going on with you? And what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
KC9GCR, K9FLO. Good evening, Jim. Great to have you back. Miss you checking in up on the 145 or the Janesville net, but wonderful to have the voice of Freeport back on the air. How about that? Anyway, let me think. Oh gosh, I like everything on the grill. Probably, of course, a good old steak is always up there top on the list. I also enjoy my brats, which probably the worst, but and then following there would be hamburgers and also chicken. So they're all good on the grill. I just wish we had a longer grilling period around this area here than we have. But then, probably from my point, it's better that we don't. KC9GCR, K9FLO.
I hear you, Dean. I'll tell you what. My older sister and my brother-in-law, they're both passed away now. They lived in Rockford at one time. At one store, Northwest Rockford, they lived in. They had a natural gas-fired grill. I'll tell you what. It could be very cold, 10 to 20 degrees below zero. I'm just saying this. And they'd grill even when it was 32 degrees outside. They had that natural gas-fired grill, and I'll tell you what, that baby really cooked. They could grill winter or summer. Well, you know, I'll tell you what, you watch these ads on TV. They're selling these indoor grills, and a lot of people are buying them. So you can grill regardless.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of nervous about those. We don't have one. We've kind of thought about it, but then the wife kind of say, well, let's just go out to eat instead and make everything better. So that's in the wintertime, that's kind of what happens there. But yeah, I mean, it's this great thing about this time of the year. And, you know, of course, everybody's got their personal preference on the type of grill they use, whether it be charcoal, very traditional, and then gas. And I guess the pellet grills are another one that's out there real popular. And I think they all have their niche, and they all make the food good regardless. And in fact, I heard somebody mention about doing beef ribs. I haven't had beef ribs in probably 30, 40 years, and I used to get them down in Raleigh, North Carolina. There was a restaurant down there that was their specialty, was the beef ribs. And, oh, they were just, they'd bring it on a platter, and that was your meal. That was, it filled the whole platter. Anyway, all right, I don't want to talk about that anymore. I'm getting hungry. Hopefully catch you on the, let's see, Janesville Net. Don't forget us, KC9GCR, K9FO.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I will definitely be checking in on that again. So that's great. Okay, Dean, hey, 7-3, have a good evening. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Okay. Any more stations would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net, please go on out.
9GCR, this is KD9QVE, Greg up in Beloit, Wisconsin.
KD9QVE. Okay, Greg, I've got you checked in. I left the facility. I say it was around about 9 o'clock. I got back home about 9:45. So that was pretty good there. So hopefully I forget his name. He and his partner did my therapy there. Hopefully he'll get his ticket. Yeah, one of the people who does my therapy at Belvedere is interested in becoming a ham radio operator. So that was pretty good. We'll see what happens. Greg, what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Well, probably pretty much the one I do the most are steaks. I like ribeye steaks I do on the grill. Usually I'll grill asparagus too with that. And usually I put that in foil though because I'll burn it otherwise. And then if I like to use charcoal too. I don't like to use gas. And a lot of times if I haven't really been hunting much lately, but I like doing the venison loins or the back straps as we call them. I like cooking those real slow on the grill. It takes me a long time, but I'll cook those real slow on the grill, and man, those taste really good. So those are probably my 3 favorite foods there.
Thanks for all you did for me at the facility in Belvedere. And the same goes to those 2 guys who did the therapy sessions for me. So, 7-3, enjoy your evening and enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you down below.
John QBE, back to KC9 GCR. Thank you.
Welcome, 7-3. Any more stations would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net, please go on out.
KC9GCR. This is KD9 RPP, Gina, Beloit, Wisconsin. Short time, no traffic. Welcome back.
K-Sign GCR. This is K-Sign GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net on the W9XC repeating Robert. K9RPP. Okay, I got you checked in. What's going on with you?
Oh, hi, good evening. Not much. Just doing chores here and gardening outside when we're able.
Okay, sounds good. That was my neighbor across the hall. He was telling me he can't listen to me anymore. Both his scanners broke, so he'll have to buy a new one. So, yeah, your husband was telling me all about what he likes to cook on the grill there. Do you, now, does he do the cooking or do you both do the cooking?
We both do the cooking.
Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, hey, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening and enjoy your weekend. Okay, any more stations would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go on out. Okay, one moment. One moment, please. Okay. I gotta do some, I gotta clean up my desk here a little bit there. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we're gonna do Friday Night Fun Net Trivia. This is where I read questions from ARRL's Tech, General, and Extra Q&A. This is for the benefit of those people who are listening to us on scanners, studying for their first half radio license. So, okay, where is it? Get my magnifying glass here. We'll get underway. All right, we'll get there. Hold on. All right. Okay. That question was read last week. I'm not going to read it again. Okay. What is the FCC Part 97 definition of a beacon? A government transmitter marking the amateur radio band edges. B, a bulletin sent by the FCC to announce a national emergency. C, an amateur station transmitting communications for the purpose of observing propagation or related experimental activities. D, a continuous transmission of weather information authorized in the amateur bands by the National Weather Service. What is the FCC Part 97 definition of a beacon? A government transmitter marking the amateur radio band edges. B, a bulletin sent by the FCC to announce a national emergency. C, an amateur station transmitting communications for the purpose of observing propagation or related experimental activities. D, a continuous transmission of weather information authorized in the amateur bands by the National Weather Service. Does anybody have a correct answer to this question?
AD9QDP. I think I read that one last Friday there, Jimmy. That would be C.
You know what? I believe you did. Well, I know there was another question that you read last week. Okay. What is the FCC Part 97 definition of a beacon? Correct answer, C, Charlie. Beacon stations are restricted to certain subbands to keep them from causing interference since they transmit under automatic control and do not listen for other activities. Okay. Thanks. I'll try to... all right. I think that question was already read, too. Okay. What is the meaning of the term broadcasting in the FCC rules for the amateur radio service? A, two-way transmissions by amateur stations. B, transmission of music. C, Transmission of messages directed only to amateur operators. D. Transmissions intended for reception by the general public. What is the meaning of the term broadcasting in the FCC rules for the amateur radio service? A. Two-way transmissions by an amateur station. B. Transmission of music. C. Transmission of messages directed only to amateur operators. D. Transmissions intended for reception by the general public. Anybody have correct answer to this question?
KD9MAP is going with D Delta.
You are correct, Gary, you are correct. What is the meaning of the term broadcasting in the FCC rules for the amateur radio service? Correct answer is D Delta. Transmissions intended for reception by the general public. Okay. We'll find another one here. Okay. When using a directional antenna, how might your station be able to access a distant repeater if buildings or obstructions are blocking the direct line of sight path? A. Change from vertical to horizontal polarization. B. Try to find a path that reflects signals to the repeater. C. Try the long path. D. Increase the antenna SWR. When using a direct, how might your station be able to access a distant repeater if buildings or obstructions are blocking the direct line of sight path? A. Change from vertical to horizontal polarization. B. Try to find a path that reflects signals of the repeater. C. Try the long path. D. Increase the antenna SWR. Anybody have correct answer to this question?
D9QDP, that would be B.
You are correct, Rick, you are correct. When using a directional antenna, how might your station be able to access a distant repeater if buildings or obstructions are blocking the direct line of sight path? Correct answer is B. Bravo. Try to find a path that reflects signals of the repeater. On VHF and UHF, if a direct signal path is blocked by building or other obstruction, a beam antenna can be used to aim the signal at a reflecting surface to bypass the obstruction and realize 60. This is K9 GCR to Friday Night Fun Net on the W9AXC repeater in Rockford. Transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net Center in Freeport. Are there any more stations I'd like to check in this time? Please go on. Okay. Where should the negative return connection of a mobile transceiver's power cable be connected? I'm going to skip that one. I think we did that a while back. Let's just, we'll just skip that one. Okay. What is another way to specify a radio signal frequency of 1,500,000 hertz? A. 1,500 kilohertz. B. 15. I'm going to skip that one. Sorry about this, people, but I'm trying to avoid reading the same questions. Oh, boy. Okay, what is... skip that one. Sorry about that. What device converts the RF input and output of a transceiver to another band? A. High-pass filter. B. Low-pass filter. C. Transverter. D. Phase converter. What device converts the RF input and output of a transceiver to another band? A. High-pass filter. B. Low-pass filter. C, transverter, D, phase converter. Anybody have the correct answer to this question?
ED9QDP, if no takers.
Go ahead, Rick.
That would be a transverter.
You are correct. What service, what device converts the RF input and output of a transceiver to another band? Correct answer, C, Charlie. Transverter. The transverter allows a transceiver to be used on one or more new bands. Low power transmitter output signals are shifted to the new output frequency where they are amplified for transmission. A receiving converter mixer shifts input signals to the desired band where they are received as regular signals by the transceiver. Ham radio license manual page 5-11. Okay, people, let's if you know the answers, let's not rely on somebody else to answer these questions. So let's jump in there, okay? Okay, which instrument is used to measure electric current? A, an ohm meter. B, a wave meter. C, a voltmeter. D, an ammeter. Which instrument is used to measure electric current? A, an ohm meter. B, a wave meter. C, a voltmeter. D, an ammeter. Anybody correct to answer this question?
KC9 DDF.
Go ahead, John.
Hey, Jimmy, you're alive. Great to hear you. I think you had a rough patch, but you're sounding good. Good to hear you on the fun net. Glad to get checked in. And, yeah, amp meter for measuring current there, Jimmy. Hey, thanks again. We're honored to get checked in with you tonight. KC9 DDF.
You're welcome, John. Let me put you. You're checking number 30, by the way. We've had a good turnout so far tonight. Okay, the question tonight is, we're going to have good summer-like weather this weekend, and since next weekend is Memorial Day weekend, I'm asking everybody like I do every year, what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Oh, very good. Yeah, we've not done much of that this year. We'll do burgers, and more and more we're not eating a lot of meat these days, but we'll do a veggie burger. Occasionally we'll do a brat or a hot dog, something like that, if we're out at the church camp, Jimmy. So, once again, great to hear you. Thanks for the Friday Night Fun Net, KC9 DDF.
You're welcome. Well, I'll tell you what, Larry K9KVT and Rick K9QDP did a great job as a backup net controls. I decided to appoint them to as my backup net control operators. Okay, John, thank you for checking in. Have a good evening and enjoy your weekend. And thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay. Are there any more stations who would like to check the Friday Night Fun Net this time? Please call now.
9QZT.
KZT, go ahead, Rob.
I got that list all filled out. I got it in an envelope sealed with a stamp on it, and I'll put it in the mailbox at the post office tomorrow. And I've got a big day tomorrow, so I'm going to QRT. Good to see you back or hear you back, and let me know if I can help you anyway. 73 K9KZT.
And thank you for all you did, you and Rick did the past few weeks here. Thank you very much. I look forward to getting that package in the mail next week. Thank you for checking in. The 73's, the good night. Thank you for checking in. Okay, back to the trivia segment. All right. What are the toughest questions in the Tech, General, and Extra Q&A? Your tower questions, of course. You new listeners, those of you who are going to become become ham radio operators. Sometime down the road, you're going to be involved in putting up a tower. You're either going to be part of the tower climbing crew or part of the ground support crew. This question might put you over the top. This might be the question number 35. This question might put you over the top as far as getting your ticket goes. All right. What is a good precaution to observe before climbing an antenna tower? A, make sure that you wear a grounded wrist strap. B, remove all tower grounding connections. C, put on a carefully inspected climbing harness or fall register and safety glasses. D, all these choices are correct. What is a good precaution to observe before climbing an antenna tower? A, make sure that you wear a grounded wrist strap. B, remove all tower grounding connections. C, put on a carefully inspected tower climbing harness or fall register and safety glasses. D, all these choices are correct. Anybody have correct to answer this question? You tower climbers should know the answer to this one by heart.
Jimmy, was that an OSHA-approved adult diaper in that list?
Repeat that. Okay. Well, our tower climbers must have left us here. I'm going to read this question again. What is a good precaution to observe before climbing an antenna tower? A, make sure that you wear a grounded wrist strap. B, remove all the tower grounding connections. C, put on a carefully inspected climbing harness or fall register with safety glasses. D, all these choices are correct. Anybody have a correct answer to this question?
KD9QDP if no takers.
Okay, come on, people. Let's not depend on Rick to answer all these questions. If you know the answer to this question, come on. Okay, Rick, go ahead.
That would be C.
He is correct. You are correct. What is a good precaution to observe before climbing an antenna tower? Correct answer is C, Charlie. Put on a carefully inspected climbing harness or fall register and safety glasses. Okay, this concludes the technician's portion. We'll go with the general portion, but before we do that, are there any more stations I'd like to check at the Friday Night Fun Net? You're coming home for your Friday night fish fry, steak fry, grocery shopping, or the show. If you just turned your radio on, you've been copying the mail for the last hour and 19 minutes. This is your chance to check at the Friday Night Fun Net from everywhere in the region with route traffic. It's called KC9 GCR.
KC9 GCR, KD9 QVW.
KD9 QVW, hello, Angelo. What's going on with you? What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Oh, hi, Jimmy. It's good to hear your voice again. Welcome back. I would have to say that my favorite thing to cook on the grill is sweet potatoes. I like to slice them thin, put some olive oil on them, and a little Montreal steak seasoning. Cook them till they're nice and tender. Other than that, I'm a little late to the party here, and I'm going to have to be short time, so I'll be listening for a little bit, but then I got to get to bed and go to work in the morning. So, like I said, good to hear your voice again. Welcome back. It's KD9 QVW, and I will be clear.
Angelo, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend, and don't work too hard. You're checked in, that's the important thing. A lot of people have to work on this Saturday, so my dad used to work on Saturday, and he enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you for checking in. Okay. Any more stations like checking the Friday Night Fun Net, please go on out. Okay, let's go to the general Q&A. All right. Okay, we had a question earlier in the technicians boards about beacon stations. Here's another one. With which of the following conditions must beacon stations comply? A, a beacon station may not use automatic control. B, the frequency must be coordinated with the National Beacon Organization. C, the frequency must be posted on the internet or published in a national periodical. D, there must be no more than one beacon signal transmitting in the same band from the same station location. With which of the following conditions must beacon stations comply? A, a beacon station may not use automatic control. B, the frequency must be coordinated with the National Beacon Organization. C, the frequency must be posted on the internet or published in a national periodical. D, there must be no more than one beacon signal transmitting in the same band from the same station location. Anybody have correct answer to this question?
Could it be D, Delta, KD9MAP?
Yes, it could, Kerry. Yes, it could, and you're correct. With which of the following conditions must beacon stations comply? Correct answer is D, Delta. There must be no more than one beacon signal transmitting the same band from the same station location. A beacon station normally transmits the signal for operators to observe propagation and reception characteristics. For this purpose, FCC rules specifically allow an amateur beacon to transmit one-way communication. 97.20B. It's in the General Class License Manual, page 3-10. Okay, we'll find another one here. Okay. Under what circumstances are messages that are sent via digital modes, except from Part 97 third-party rules that apply to other modes of communication? A, under no circumstances. B, when messages are encrypted. C, when messages are not encrypted. D, when under automatic control. Under what circumstances are messages that are sent via digital modes, except for Part 97 third-party rules that apply to other modes of communication? A, under those circumstances. B, when messages are encrypted. C, when messages are not encrypted. D, when under automatic control. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay, I'll reread the question. I'm going to give the correct answer. Under what circumstances are messages that are sent via digital modes exempt from Part 97 third-party rules that apply to other modes of communication? Correct answer is A, alpha, under those circumstances. We'll move on to another one here. Okay. Yeah, I think I read that one a while back. Okay. What control is typically adjusted for proper ALZ setting on an amateur single sideband transceiver? A, the RF clipping level. B, transmit audio or microphone gain. C, antenna inductance or capacitance. D, attenuator level. What control is typically adjusted for proper ALZ setting on an amateur single sideband transceiver? A, the RF clipping level. B, transmit audio or microphone gain. C, antenna inductance or capacitance. D, attenuator level. Anybody have the correct answer to this question? Okay. I'm going to read the question and give the correct answer. What is control is typically adjusted for proper LC setting on an amateur single side band transceiver. Correct answer is B, Bravo, transmit audio or microphone gain. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to read a couple questions from the extra Q&A, and I think we'll kind of close out the trivia segment. So, okay. What is the highest modulation index permitted at the highest modulation frequency for angle modulation below 29.0 megahertz? A, 0.5, B, 1.0, C, 2.0, D, 3.0. What is the highest modulation index permitted at the highest modulation frequency for angle modulation below 29.0 megahertz? A, 0.5, B, 1.0, C, 2.0, D, 3.0. Anybody correct answer to this question? Okay. What is the highest modulation index permitted at the highest modulation frequency for angle modulation below 29.0 megahertz? Correct answer is B, Bravo, 1.0. Higher modulation indexes result in wider signal bandwidths that are necessary for good after practice. 97.303 extra class sizes magnified H-4. Okay, I'm going to read one more question, and I think that'll do it for the trivia segment. So, all right. Which of the following is a possible reason that attempts to initiate contact with a digital station on a clear frequency are unsuccessful? A, your transmit frequency is incorrect. B, the protocol version you are using is not supported by the digital station. C, another station you are unable to hear is using the frequency. D, all of these choices are correct. Which of the following is a possible reason that attempts to initiate contact with a digital station on a clear frequency are unsuccessful? A, your transmit frequency is incorrect. B, the protocol version you are using is not supported by the digital station. C, another station you are unable to hear is using the frequency. D, all of these choices are correct. Anybody have a correct answer to this question?
KD9MAP is going to guess the delta.
All the choices are correct.
Okay. KD9MAP, you are correct. We had another station trying to get in there at the same time. Let's be fair. Other station, come on back.
89QVE, I was going with D. All is correct.
You are both correct. KD9MAP and KD9QVE are both correct. Which of the following is a possible reason that attempts to initiate contact with a digital station on a clear frequency are unsuccessful? Correct answer with this. A, your transmit frequency is incorrect. B, the protocol version you are using is not supported by the digital station. C, another station you are unable to hear is using the frequency. Well, the correct answer is D, delta. All these choices are correct. Each aspect of the transmission must be compatible with the receiver, beginning with the transmit frequency. The hidden transmitter problem can also cause a communication link to fail. Glass lines and manual page. That concludes Friday Night Fun and Trivia for this week. We'll do it again next week. And thanks to Larry, K9KGT, and the Rick, K9QDP for doing the trivia segment. That was great. Okay, at this time, are there any more stations who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? We got, let's see if we can pick up number 32. Any stations who want to check in, please call now.
89 EPZ.
89 EPZ, okay, Al. You're checking number 2 of the Friday Night Fun Net. Al, I do this every weekend before Memorial Day. I ask everybody, we're supposed to have good grilling weather tonight, this weekend I should say, and next weekend's Memorial Day weekend. But what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Well, I like barbecuing, and the barbecue I like to make a beef brisket, smoke a beef brisket, or a pork shoulder. But I guess as far as grilling on the grill, I would say hamburgers.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a variety of. Once Ann said you like to cook sweet potatoes on the grill. I've never had sweet potatoes on the grill before, but I bet you that sounds pretty good there. So the other night down at the facility at Belvedere, that's why I had sweet potatoes. That was pretty good too. Okay, Al, sounds good. Hey, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Well, next Tuesday I'll be able to check into the Ogle County Net with no problem whatsoever.
True, because you even managed to get in a few times with the handheld from the facility in Belvedere. So, but it is good to hear you back on the net. In full force. So welcome back and take care of yourself. I'll be standing by. KD9EPZ back to net.
Now, I'm not fully recovered yet. I gotta take it easy. I've not heard from the Stevens County Health Department whether I gotta stay in quarantine or not, but I'm not taking any chances. I'm not leaving this apartment until I find out what's going on. Al, thank you for checking in. We'll talk to you down the log. Okay. Any more stations you want to check in, please call now.
N9ZBI.
There's a blast from the past, as you used to see on the rock and roll station, Jerry. N9ZBI. You're checking number 33. Hey, Bruce, N9BWM checked in earlier. He was checking number 3. What's going on with you, Jerry? And what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
I like to cook hamburgers and hot dogs. That's about it. Steak. Yeah, that's about it, Jim. And yeah.
That's great, Jerry. That's great. So, okay. I'm sure you know about my situation. I was in the facility in Belvedere battling COVID. I'm still not out of the woods yet, but at least I'm back home.
Okay, Jim, I'll be praying for you. KC9GCR, N9ZBI. We'll be listening to the net.
Sounds good, Jerry. Thank you for checking in. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Any more stations you want to check at the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now.
November 9, Zulu, Uniform Tango, Jeff. No traffic. Welcome back.
9ZUT, thank you for checking in. It sure feels good to be back, too, Jeff. Sounds good. You're checking number 34 of the net. What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Steaks, chicken, pork chops. They're all equally ranked.
Sounds good. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, Jeff. Hey, I heard you on the different nets this week. I had Gary Kane on MAB had let me have his ball fang HT. So that's a nice little HT, that's for sure. So okay, Jeff. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. Talk to you down below.
Very good. N9 CUT.
Okay. Any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go on out.
Number 35, WX9 RLT.
I knew you'd get in there, Ricky, WX9 RLT. And you're all right, number 35. Okay, what's going on with you? What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Not too much going on here, just spending some family time. For cooking, I don't really cook too much, but when I do, it's burgers, hot dogs, and brats. I don't know, I like, grilling out. It's got a better taste to it, so whenever I get the opportunity, I always do, but it's always something simple. I wish I knew how to cook, because then I'd have a variety, but yep, just burger, brats, and hot dogs.
Okay, sounds good. Just out of curiosity, do you have one of those indoor grills that you see advertised on TV besides your outdoor grill?
Yeah, we've got one, but I don't ever use it. I don't think they're actually, I don't know. I'm old school, so there's no way in heck I'm going to be grilling inside for obvious reasons. So, we've got one here, but it's never been used.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the way it goes with some people. Okay, Ricky. Hey, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. It's sure good to hear your voice again, too. Have a good evening and enjoy your weekend. Thank you for checking in.
Definitely good to have you, Jimmy. Can't say thank you enough for what you do, and man, is it good to hear you back on the air again. So a lot of us were rooting for you, so good to hear you're doing better. So send it back to you, WX9 RLT.
Thank you for your thoughts and prayers, and well, same goes for everybody. I sure appreciate this. I'm not out of the woods yet. It's going to take me a while. I haven't heard from the health department whether I'm still quarantined or not, but I'm not taking any chances. I'm staying in my apartment until I hear otherwise. So, okay, Rick, Ricky, thank you for checking in. Okay, any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go on out. Okay, let me give you a rundown of all the other nets we have in the area. By the way, I have it on good authority that that simplex net, which is normally held at 1:30 p.m. on 146.520 is it's on a hiatus. They're going to take the summer off, but they'll pick it up again this coming fall. So again, the simplex net normally meets on 146.520 Saturday afternoons at 1:30 p.m. has been suspended for the summer months. They'll pick it up again next fall. Okay.
That was called the chat net.
There is a Saturday Night Fun Net, which meets every Saturday evening at 9 p.m. on the Milwaukee 146.910 repeater, PL 127.3 Maya Sunset. It's a lot more formal than this net. So, okay. Sunday evenings, you got the Greene County Aries Races net at 7:30 p.m. on 145.110 repeater in Monroe, PL 123.0 Maya Sunset. Scott, Case 9YI is net control. He checked into this net earlier. It's a combination Aries Races in the right tune net. Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. on the 147.375 repeater in Belvedere, PL 100.0 Maya Sunset. Big Thunder Amateur Radio Club holds a Sunday evening net. Thanks to Kerry K9MAP with giving me this ball fanger HD, I was able to check into that net there. So, okay. The Whiteside County Aries net meets every Sunday evening at 8 p.m. on the 146.850 repeater in Sterling. PL 114.8 minus offset. Shouldn't have no problem getting in. That antenna is about 300 feet in the air on the Illinois State Police District 1 radio tower. Okay, Monday evenings on this repeater, you got the rah-rah, info net. Larry, K9KTT is deck control. That net is followed by code practice. So, let me reset. The Lee County Aries Racing Group holds its Monday evening net at 8 p.m. on the 146.970 repeater in Dixon. And 9-day JWI repeater that has a PL of 82.5 minus offset. Okay, LK9EPZ, give us some information about the Kishwaukee Amps Radio Club net. I understand their main repeater is off the air. Let us know what the situation is, if you would, please.
K9EPZ. I'm not sure, Jimmy. I do know currently they still did hold the net last night, their Aries net, but it was held on 146.475 simplex. So anybody who can hear Bob W9ICU held the net, was the net control for that. And I had no problem. I had him a good solid by this 7 over here in Rochelle. So I don't know if any of the people in Rockford can hear him or not, but at least for the time being, and probably they don't have the repeater up by Monday, they'll probably do their Monday night net on that simplex frequency.
Well, in that case, I won't bother tuning that frequency. I can't hear him anyway, so okay, sounds good. By the way, I heard you the other night, on Monday night, there was a net on 146.970. Where is that repeater located?
14697 is in Dixon.
Wait a minute. I gave you the wrong frequency. 14679.
79 repeaters in Elgin.
Okay, that explains it then. I did hear you check into that net. I was waiting for the Kishwaukee Amps Radio Club that evening when I couldn't hear that repeater. Yeah. Kerry had that 730 repeater program in there too, and I couldn't pick up. Okay, Al, thanks. Well, okay now. Tuesday evenings at we got the first of 2 health and welfare nets on the 147.195 repeater. I believe it's Larry H9GO or Bill K9OJP is net control. That net is immediately followed by code practice. The Rock County Aries Racing, the public service net meets every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. on the 145.450 repeater in Janesville, PL 1 of 23.0 minus offset. I'll be able to, now that I'm back home, I'll be able to check into that net again. Tuesday evenings at 9. Oh, correct. K9QDP. If you're still with us, let us know about your 425 net.
Okay, Jimmy, we hold it every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on 28.425 upper side band. That's every Tuesday night at 8 p.m.
That's great. You had 4 honorary check-ins. I understand, right? How many stations did you have actually check in?
Last week there was a total of 11, I believe it was, live check-ins.
You know what? I believe I asked you that question earlier during the net. Oh, well, thanks for that information. You do a great job with that net. Let's hope the bands are wide open you get about 30 or 40 check-ins.
Peters was active today.
That's good. That's great. Okay, Rick, thanks. Okay, Tuesday evenings at 9 p.m. on the 147.165 repeater in Oregon. PL 146.2 bus offs at the Ogle County Amateur Radio Net, including area Skywarn holds it Tuesday evening net. This past Tuesday, I wasn't able to get in that repeater worth a hoot. I did a couple of times. But for now that I'm back home, I'll be able to check in that net with no problem. Okay. Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. here in Freeport on the 147.390 repeater. PL 114.8 plus offset. Brandon, K9LOA, has the Steens County Aries net. I haven't had a chance to talk to him, so I don't know how that net's been doing since I was absent. Then, let's see. At 8 p.m. on the same repeater, we have our Wednesday evening swap net. Runs from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. till all traffic is handled. Mel, N9RPN, trustee of the 39 repeater, breaks his Amateur Radio news line. 15-minute independent news broadcast of one entirety Amateur Radio. It's been, this should be a good checking into that net again. I'll tell you what. Since the first time I checked in that swap net was a week after I got my license. I've been checking it every Wednesday until the last Wednesday in March of this year. And of course, I was off the air because I was in the facility in Belvedere. So that was about it there. Okay. Thursday evening at 7 p.m. On the 147.195 repeater, we have the second health and welfare net. That I believe that's held by Larry H9GO. That net is followed by CW practice. Okay. That concludes the rundown of all the other nets in the area. Support your local nets, your local repeaters. You're a member of any ham radio club, you support your local nets. Are there any more stations I check in? Please call now. I heard a ping, but that was it. The station come back. The band must be open tonight. I'm not picking up. I must be picking up another repair. I'm getting nothing but noise here. This is Case 9 GCR Friday Night Fun Net on the W9XZ repair in Rockford. Transmitting from Friday Night Fun Net Center in Freeport. Any more station you want to check in? Please call now. Okay, I want to tell you about the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. Contact Ricky, WX9RLT. You'll get you signed up. One of the guys who was doing he was helping me with my therapy at the facility in Belvedere. Is definitely interested in getting into this hobby. He had the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. He went to ask when it came to the point where he asked what his call sign was. He said, call sign. He said, oh man. I said, study for your test, get your ticket, you can check into that one. You see updated pictures of my ham shack, pertinent information about the net, you receive weather information. If you want to sign up for the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page, contact Ricky WX9RLT and he'll get you signed up. Next, I want to tell you about the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline, area code 815-232-FN, the 232-3636, local Freeport number. If you're out in the sticks, you can hear the repeater, but you can't get it due to conditions. You're too far away from it, you don't have echoing capability. You can give me a call on Friday Night Fun Net hotline. Give me a call on the radio. I'll take your checking over the phone, but try to check it on the radio first. It's a traditional red desktop touch-tone telephone. Well, it rings and haven't rang so far tonight. It's a real telephone ring, folks. Not that phony cell phone ring. Okay. Any more stations you want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Okay. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or any traffic or input they'd like to bring before the net this time? Okay. We're going to keep the net open for a while. So, don't go away. Anybody wants a rag chew, we'll do that. By the way, next weekend is Memorial Day weekend. The traditional Memorial Day, it will be on Sunday, May 30th, and the observed holiday will be on Monday, the 31st. I'm going to have a special Memorial Day edition of Friday Night Fun Net. I'm going to ask everybody if they had family serving in the military, who are serving, currently serving, or who at one time did serve. It's going to be a great net next Friday night. Okay. By the way, for those of you who were not with us last Friday night, the net was going to go shortly after 9:30. And I'll tell you what, I came up with an idea. I asked Larry K9KGT, why don't you do like impromptu cold practice, which is what he did. I thought about maybe adding this as net. I can't even talk. I was thinking about maybe having it as another feature of the Friday Night Fun Net. But the more I thought of it, at the end of the net last week, we only had 3 of us. And Larry, Rick, and myself. The more I asked him, I think Larry would rather keep it as it is, and I think I understand. I agree with him. We will not add another session of cold practice. We'll just keep it to Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I think that's good. Okay. Any more stations like checking the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call on. Total of 35 check-ins. Tell you what, I got enough room on this sheet of paper for 7 more, so I'm going to do my honorary check-ins. N9ARB. HC honorary check-in. Tony and his better half. 9DAB. And, Scott, 89SF check was my very first check-in. So we'll put down Richard. N9ZO. HC honorary check-in. He doesn't check in all the time. He checks in the past few nets, but he mostly listens. And so it's always good that he's listening. Okay? K9FEO. Justin. Haven't heard from him in a while. Checking number 39. Okay. Any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call on. Once again, folks, I want to thank you for your thoughts and prayers. It sure is so good to be back. And I've been waiting for this night for a very long time. I wasn't sure when I was going to get out of there. I'll tell you what, I felt like the people did a great job, but I felt like I was in a prison or something. Couldn't go anywhere or what have you. And I just got depressed. We'll put it that way. And on Monday for 2 nights. Earlier in the week, the cable TV system in Belvedere went out, but just in the south edge of town. I was depressed. I couldn't watch CNN or any other channel or what have you. Oh, boy. I was just plain old miserable. But again, thanks to everybody for their thoughts and prayers. I'm not out of the woods yet. Thank God I'm back home. It'll be a while before I'm fully recovered. So, again, thank you. Thank Larry, K9KZT, and Rick, K9QDP, for filling in as backup net control operators. As a result, I named them my backup net control operators on a permanent basis. Thank you for keeping the Friday Night Fun Net going while I was absent. So, that's about it there. Okay, any more stations you want to check in, please call now. I feel like Harry Carey, the great broadcaster for the Chicago Cubs, when he came back after his stroke there, his illness back in, I think it was 1987 or something like that, his first day back. I remember I was watching that game. Cubs were playing Cincinnati Reds, and President Ronald Reagan gave him a call while he was in the booth. They had a 5-minute conversation, and that was great. So I do feel like Harry Carey. Okay, any more stations you want to check in, please call now.
Jimmy, KC9DDF. Give me your phone number again. I lost a phone and I wasn't very well backed up.
Last station, come on back. I stepped away from the radio. I had to change channels on TV for the 10 o'clock news. Come back.
Yeah, KC9DDF. Hey, Jimmy, give me your phone number again. I lost a phone here a while back and wasn't very well backed up.
Okay. It's 815-232-3636. 815-232-3636. Or 232-FN-FN. Friday Night Fun Net to hotline.
Got it, thanks. I'll put that in my phone. Like I said, I wasn't very backed up on that, so I'll get it in there, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Continued good thoughts your way, and once again, great to hear you on. Yeah, I just threw my call out one night, and somebody gave me a little bit of the information what was going on with you, so of course, thoughts and prayers your way then, but it was nice for somebody to give me a little fill in there. Not sure which station that was, but very good, Jimmy. Well, like I said, take care, continued healing, and great to hear you on KC9DDF.
Thank you. They told me I did better than other people would. Normally they'd be in the facility for about 2 or 3 months, but I was in the facility for I was in the hospital the first week. And I was at the Belvedere facility for the other 6 weeks, so it's a total of 7 weeks overall.
Copy that. Yeah, I didn't realize. Well, I've not been checking in as much, depending on which repeater you're on. Yeah, I kind of lost track of time. I didn't realize it was that long. So, glad you're back home. That's the place to be, and very good. Yeah, that's quite the stay. So. Very good, Jimmy. Well, thanks again. Have a good weekend here. We'll try to make it next week. I think we might be out at church camp next week, so we'll have to give it a try. Actually, I don't think we're going to go out till Saturday, so we'll give it a try here from home. If not, maybe we'll give you a phone call. Thanks again, KC9DDF clear.
You're welcome. Thank you for checking in, K9GCR. This is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net on the W9AXC repeater in Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net Central in Freeport. It is now 10 p.m. curfew time. Parents, do you know where your children are at? Okay, any more stations want to check into Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KC9GCR, KD9HWK, Matt and Sycamore checking in. Glad to hear you back on the air, Jimmy.
Thank you very much, Matt Sycamore, K9HWK. You're checking number 40. I'm asking the question like I do every weekend before Memorial Day. We're supposed to have summer-like weather this weekend. Next weekend being Memorial Day. What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
I probably prefer baby back ribs than the smoker. That's probably my favorite. Good beer.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's great. Okay, hey, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening and enjoy your weekend and enjoy your grilling.
Yeah, you too, Jimmy. Like I said, glad to hear you back on the air. KC9GCR, KD9HWK, 7-3. Good evening to everybody on the net.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, thank you. Any more stations you want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go on. Okay, I'll tell you what. Be sure you tell your mothers, your fathers, your sons and daughters, your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles, your nieces, your nephews, your grandparents, your in-laws, your neighbors across the street, down the street, next door. You tell your butcher, your baker, and your candlestick maker. Be sure you tell your used car dealer, your new car dealer. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the counter at your convenience store. Be sure to tell the clerk behind the checkout counter at your grocery store. Be sure you tell your bartenders, waiters or waitresses at your friend and neighborhood bar, restaurant, or tavern. Okay, be sure you tell the members of your PTA or PTO. Be sure you tell your stockbroker, your bank president, your bank teller. Be sure you tell your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your ex-boyfriends, your ex-girlfriends, your husbands, your wives, your ex-husbands, your ex-wives, your ex-in-laws, of course, your old ladies about the Friday Night Fun Net. More check-ins, the better than that. Make sure you have a valid FCC license before you check in. Sorry, folks, but we don't take check-ins from jailbirds, jammers, potty mouths, crackheads, dopeheads, potheads, telemarketers. If you don't back the bull, we don't take your check-in. You take a knee during your sporting event, we don't take you. So that's it. Okay. Any more stations you'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to keep the net open till around 10:30. Anybody wants to do any rag chewing, please feel free to do so. This is K9GCR. We'll be standing by.
A lot of check-ins tonight, Jimmy. I've been sitting here logging the check-ins, and we've had at least a half dozen guys I haven't heard since 2019. And the repeater is working well tonight too. So I hope I didn't jinx it anyway. 89MAP.
Oh, that's great. That's what we want. We want this repair to work well. We don't want to go to 195 unless we absolutely positively have to. That's great to carry. A wonderful turnout tonight. So far, my count stands at 40 check-ins.
Yeah, I have a spreadsheet here of all the guys that I've ever heard on VHF, and I keep a record of when was the last time I heard them, you know. And probably 6 or 7 of them tonight I haven't heard since 2019. That's amazing. I guess the word got out that you're back. Larry announced it on the Facebook yesterday, I think, that you were home. 89MAP.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So definitely happy with it. So okay. You know what I forgot? I forgot to do the radio nut joke. This is number 13 of the 30 original radio nut jokes. You know you're a radio nut when you're the only one in your family that understands the real meaning of CW. And you get stressed out if someone's CW transmission rate varies from 1 to 75 WPM with no warning. If you have a homemade radio nut joke you want to pass along, give me a call on the radio on the Friday Night Fun Net hotline. The homemade radio nut jokes are better than the 30 original ones anyway. So, Gary, you do a great job to keep logging those check-ins too. That's great.
While you were gone, I started updating the Rah-Rah website too. I think I took that over after you went in the hospital. So I've been busy doing that too. KD9MAP.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you for all that you do too. So, okay. Thank you for checking in. Any more stations want to check in this time? Please go on out. Okay, I'm going to keep the net open for a few more minutes. Anybody wants to write you, just go ahead. This case on GCR. We stand by.